Well, hi everybody. I'm a little embarrassed and oh, you guys, an apology. When I did the last painting, I told you, and I've been telling you, that no painting is a failure. With the last one I just did, it's a failure. And it lands all on my shoulders. And I'll show you why. Okay? Yeah. It's warped. And I forgot to tell you that when you do a painting on canvases that are flat like this, there's a special way you're supposed to tape the back, okay, to keep it from warping. And I forgot to do it, and I forgot how to do it. So, trash. Sorry. So there are some paintings sometimes when you have to just say, no fixy, and just give up on it and throw it away. But don't feel bad when that happens. That's a learning process that lets me know I have to go and investigate on how to tape off the backs of those flat canvases. So the next time we do one, I will know what I'm doing and it will come out better. So we're going to start the process all over again. All right. And this time I'm doing the right kind of canvases. Okay. And again, I've glued two canvases together to make it a different kind of shape. I've done the right kind of backing. So we can't say that's a failure. And I've also picked out different colors and different brands of paint. Now I've done Lucas, and all these are mixed with water. Again, equal paint, equal water. This is lavender from Lucas. Okay. And I've done Amsterdam, which is golden yellow. I have mint from Lucas. Beige from Amsterdam. It would be nice if I could show it to you. This is turquoise green from Amsterdam, and a terracotta from Lucas. Okay. And again, these are warm and cool colors. So lavender is a cool color. The turquoise is a cool color. And the mint is a cool color. This one, the gold yellow, is a warm. Beige is a warm. And the terracotta is a warm. So, on this canvas, I'm going to let me take you down to the canvas so I can explain what I'm going to do. So again, here we go. Remember, it's just me moving the camera, no earthquake. Here we go. All right, I think that's going to be good. Okay. So what I'm going to do on this one is that each side is going to have a different color. So one side I think I'm going to do beige. One side I'm going to do mint. And then on the seam, I will be pouring the other colors. And then I will blow it out. So this is an experiment. I've not done this before. So let's get to painting, I guess. See what happens, right? All right, let me get my blow dryer. All right. Get my torch. Yes. And get my gold. I want to add a little bit of golds. All right. So we're going to do mint on one side. Stir it up a little. It looks a little runny. I hope it isn't. We'll have to see. But like I said, it is an experiment. So let's blow it out. Let's tilt it, get all that excess paint off. It does look a little runny. That might be a problem in the end, but it's an experiment. We shall see. Oh, I can tell right now. I don't know if you can see it, but the paint is starting to separate it right there, which is telling me that there's more water than there is paint. But we can fix that right now. Okay? So I'm going to take the paint. And I'm going to add more paint to the solution here. Sometimes this happens. It just depends on the pigments and other things I don't truly understand with the paint itself. Sometimes you need less water than the paint, but you don't know until you get it mixed up and you pour it out like this. Mix it up, and hopefully it'll thicken up. Yes, a little thicker. I'll show it to you. So a little thicker. That's probably better consistency. Perfect. So let's get it down on the canvas and blow it out. I'm going to tilt it. Okay, I need a spatula. I can find one in my drawer that I can use. This might work. Okay, so we're going to kind of spread it out some more, like this. because there's ripples in it, and we don't want that. I might have to go to a different spatula. This one's not working too well. Let me go grab a spatula. Hang on. It's one thing I have not gotten down very well, is making sure I have all my materials that I might need close by. But I have a limited space, so I don't think I need it. I don't usually have it right on my table. But I have a spatula now, and we're going to smooth it out. Yes, that looks better. All right. Now there's a lot of bubbles on there. So we need to take our torch and blow those bubbles away. Remember, if we leave the bubbles there, they'll make pits in your paint. And if that's what you want to add the design, texture, whatever, that's great. But if you don't, then you need to get rid of them. Okay? All right. Well, there's that one. Now we're going to do the beige. Okay? And I'm thinking this is too thin. Before we even pour it, let's add some more paint. Just to be safe. Okay, now we'll stir it. And as I'm looking at my paint right now, we might have to do this to all of them. It's been a while since I worked with some of this paint and just water. Usually I use a pouring medium, but I haven't made up any pouring medium. So I've been using a lot more just paint and water. And it's still sometimes, like I said, it just depends on the paint, how well the consistency is. I think this is going to work. Oh, we got some lumps in there. Let me get my spatula. Let's wipe it out. Get some of those lumps out of there. And if you have lumps, that just means you need to mix it up a little better. But that doesn't matter if you have them on here. You just squish them out. Like that. Okay, and then you take your spatula again and do some more mixing. Sometimes some paints are harder to mix, and it might take longer to get it all mixed. I have one paint, it's silver and a bronze paint, that I have to let it soak overnight, kind of. And then in the morning, it usually is better to mix with. And sometimes I have to use a mixer. I have these little mixers. It works better on some paints. It's just the chemicals in the paint, the pigments. And I think that looks better. All right, let's get some more down on there. Okay, let's blow it out. still has some lumps. That's okay, we'll get rid of them. Okay. Let's get those out of there if I can. Okay. All right, we need to take the torch now. Get those bubbles out of there. Okay. All right. So now I got to decide how I want to do these colors. Now it looks like my lavender is a little too thin. So we need to add some more lavender. Okay, so now I'm going to take the lavender and I'm going to put it on this line that we made with the glue. Boy, did I have problems thinking about that one. Okay, we'll do that with the turquoise. I think the turquoise is the thickest one I had. And we'll lay that on top of the lavender, like that. Okay, we'll do the terracotta. Oops. Might be a little too runny, dang it. Oh well, let's see what happens. Yeah, That might have been a little too runny, but we'll work with it. Sometimes you put the paint down and you realize, that's a little too runny, and you work with it. So, and sometimes you get beautiful paintings out of oopses you make on the canvas. So we'll see what happens. Okay, then we'll take the golden yellow and do that. And then we're going to take some regular gold. Okay. Needing to fill this again. Okay. All right, now we're going to take our blow dryer and we're going to blow it out this way and this way. And we're going to see what happens. Are you ready for the adventure? All right, so here we go. It could turn out and it could not. Like I said, this is an experiment. Never done it. So we're going to start doing it this way first. Okay? Okay, so now we're going to go this way. Wow, look at all those cells. Wow. This actually did a lot better than I thought it was going to be. We have a few clumps here that I can take out just with a pair of tweezers, just like that. Sometimes you can take one of my lovely little tools. Get some. Oh, let's see what we can find. And maneuver these little clumps to work into your painting like this. Beautiful painting. Oh, wow. Oops. Oh, I dumped my elbow into that, and I'll show you how to fix that. Wow. So, you see where I kind of touched it with my elbow? You just take some of this paint that's on the table and just kind of go like this with it. And it will all kind of level out in the end. Like that. You can take your spatula, wipe it off. And want to just smooth it out a little bit. Yeah, it's a little warm in my house, so my paint's drying a little faster than I wanted it to. But I must say, for an experiment, and some of the paints being a little thinner than I was not anticipating, it's turned out really good. Let us hit it with the torch and get some of these bubbles out of here. Oh, look at some of the cells are popping up. And now the cells are being caused by reaction of the paint, especially the metallic paint, the gold. Yes. Then you can take my little tool like this, and you can go in and you can like draw lines. Like I like coming out and doing these little swirlies like that. Oh my goodness. And there you go. I need to touch up the sides on it. There's some white spots, but all in all, for an experiment, I think we created a beautiful painting. So let me bring you up. Hang on. No earthquake. So, turn you a little bit. Sorry. So, wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Can I do a happy dance, guys? Because I haven't done a happy dance in a long time. Wow. Woohoo. I like it. I like it. Woohoo. Yeah. It turned out way better than I thought. And I'm so happy. It's been a while since I've had a painting that I've come away and done a happy dance to. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like it, press that thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell to get some notifications when I make another video. And if you want to become a YouTuber, there's a way you can. You can join Common Sense schools. I'm so excited. I'm forgetting about what I'm going to say, but I'll put the links down in the description box for you. Kevin's giving you 7 days that you can try it out, see if it's something that you want to do. And tell you what, it's been awesome for me. It's opened me up. It's created an avenue for me to express myself, not only with my painting, but with my thoughts. There's a lot of wonderful people on there, give you some wonderful feedback. And so check it out. It costs you nothing for 7 days. So again, be happy, be creative, and I'll see you at the next adventure. See ya!